Hey, it's Melissa here from Dow Farms. I just wanted to chat with you just a little bit about creating your dream life and how you can start living your dream life right now. That's right, right now. You don't have to wait. In fact, who wants to wait for perfection, right? If you wait for perfection, it's never going to happen. So, what you need to do is start taking action today, right now. Even if you're not where you want to be, your life's not perfect, you're not in that perfect job, you're not in that perfect house, that's okay. But start enjoying your life right now and start living life and feeling it as if you're living your dream life. So here's what Ed and I are doing. We bought this house back in March, or actually February, it was Valentine's Day, so we moved in March. In my hometown, where I actually couldn't stand to be when I was growing up. I couldn't wait to move out, and after high school graduation, I moved up to northern lower Michigan, and I was living the dream because that's where I wanted to be, and I was excited, and I went to college up there, and truly just enjoying it up there. And I thought that's what I was going to be for the rest of my life, up until the last year, and started talking about moving home. And it's nice being back home, and being with friends and family that I grew up with, and this is a small town, farm town. I mean, that's what it is. It's huge in farming. We have a John Deere store, we have a New Holland store, we have a Case IH store. I mean, you name it, we have it here, right? We have a family farm and home, and we have a TSC, and we have a mill just down the street. So, we have quite a bit to do with farming, and, FFA was huge when I was in school. So, naturally, I mean, when you're pulled into what kind of life you want, and for us, it's creating a farm life and living on a farm, naturally, I was pulled back into the life that I knew and grew up with, and just really truly enjoying it now. And this is how it's playing into our life, right? So we bought this house, it's in town. I could have been, oh, it's in town, I don't want to live in town, or but realistically, we can't afford to buy a farm right now. We just can't. We can't afford to live out in the country. If you've seen the prices of houses out there, it's expensive. So we bought this house, but we decided, instead of sitting and dwelling and being upset about, having to live in town, we were going to make the best of the situation the best we could. So as I'm shooting this video, actually, on this beautiful Friday evening, I'm shooting this video for my garden. Those are my sunflowers behind me. And one of the things we decided to do was to put in a garden. So Ed built me 2 full raised garden beds and a partial garden bed. And we started seeds. I got them planted, got them in. My loving family got me some canning equipment for my bridal shower. So I've been dabbling and playing with some canning and learning the process and learning the recipes and learning the technique, and talking to family members and friends who are big into gardening and have canned, and starting to, kind of live my life the way that I want to live my dream life, but doing it now. The inside of our house, when you walk in there, it almost looks like a farmhouse. There's Farmall pictures, so woo woo, any Farmall fans out there? We have Farmall pictures, we have Farmall sign, we have, country type decor, we have mason jars galore, you name it, we have a mason jar in it, something in it. We have mason jars for decorations. We have milk jugs, the glass milk containers. So, our house looks almost like a farmhouse inside. In fact, we actually got a bunch of barn wood, and we're going to redo our bathroom and use that inside the bathroom and make it look kind of like a country farmhouse type bathroom. So why am I telling you all this? Well, as I was saying earlier, we could sit and we could dwell on the fact that, we're living in town, but why? Why wait? Why keep putting it off and not living our dream life when we could start right now? The universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, fate, it's a crazy thing. And the more you focus on stuff, the more you're going to achieve that, or the quicker you're going to achieve that. Because when you become focused on it, it's like the universe pulls in all of these things to make those goals happen. So we're trying to live the life that we want here in this small town, farm town, and we have the garden, we have the canning, and trying to live our life as if we were on a farm. We're just not there yet. But when the time is right, we will be able to purchase a farm. And that's one of my goals. Every Thursday I write down my weekly goal, or my I call them weekly goals, but they're actually yearly goals. And, that's one of them that's always on there is, I'm going to I live in, I should say, because you always want to write it as if you've already achieved it. So I live in a farmhouse with a wraparound porch on 40 acres or, whatever it is that you want to put on there for your goal. So for me, that's what I put every Thursday. And, we're just trying to work on creating that dream life now to pull that life to us faster to get it here so we can enjoy it. And, there's no point of sitting around and being sad and upset or angry or depressed because you're not living life the way you envision it. Well, you know what? Start doing it now. Start living your life just like you envision it right now, right